Oh, how you all doing there? So here's the GR650 as it sits right now. I'm in the middle of it. With the warmer weather, I'm getting a little bit more motivated, so took off the rear fender and the big grab bar that came up there that the signals were attached to, and I reshaped the seat, as you can see, and I'll have that recovered. I'm gonna go with two-tone, I think, some kind of tan and black, and going to fabricate something to do up the tail. What I'm gonna do is, so here's a lot of the stuff that I took off. Here's the awful monstrosity of a tail light that went there. Terrible, eh? And these, you know, heavy. I mean, that must weigh 2 pounds, pound and a half, 2 pound. That went there. And it was the mount for the exhausts, which are here, which I have to redo and replace, but the rear fender. So what I'll probably do is I'll cut it back about here, and then I'll attach it so that there's a little bit hanging down there, and that'll protect the underside of the seat there, and it'll give me a point to mount tail light, some signals, whatever. I'll do something with this. This is where the grab bar was mounted. You know, I really don't need a grab bar, but if I wanted one, I wouldn't want one that comes way up there. So either side mount grab bars, or I'll cover that in and incorporate it into a tail light mount section and signals. So yeah, that's where it is right now. Got to get rid of this switch here for the side stand, and gotta incorporate a stop for the center stand now that I've taken that big bracket off that was for the exhaust mount and the rear peg mount. That was also a stop for the center stand from hitting the chain. So I'll put a rubber mount coming from this mount here down this way, so that'll stop that. Something like that. I'll figure it out. But just basically trying to eliminate unnecessary crap and minimize the bike, basically. So you get the idea. Tank, seat, and then sloping down somewhat, and tail light, and then obviously I have to have a place for the license plate. That's going to be an issue. I don't know, but I'll figure it out. I can't slope the seat down more than this because, you see, that's what is in the way. But I want to use the stock pan. So I'm going to go for a ride. Just a short one, because you know what? Spring is happening. I'll tell you what, this sunny weather is sure a welcome treat. We have had such a long winter where I live. I mean, really, it's been longer than I can remember in over 30 years. I've been feeling really down all winter, and I At first didn't know why, but now the sun is out and the temperatures are climbing and it feels like spring in the air. All of a sudden I feel okay. Coming from Canada here, even though I ride all year long, it feels awesome once spring is here and the temperature rises, and you feel the life in the air. You feel everything rejuvenating and coming up. I wonder how you feel when you live in areas like California, Arizona, in those perpetually warm areas. How does it feel? I mean, do you ever get that high? I guess you don't, because you're always riding. It's always decent. But for us, there's this winter, and oh my God, this winter, like I was saying, it has been particularly long and dreary, and it got me depressed. I have to say, it did. But now everything is right with the world. Sunshine and warmth. Gotta love it. Anyway, you folks, you take care, you ride safe, and you have some fun. And I hope that if you have any suggestions or input into my GR650 customization process, that you'll detail it in the comments.